Hi everyone, today I'm going to do an unboxing of my new iPhone 12, which is going to be my new phone, which I'm upgrading from my old iPhone 7 Plus and 8 Plus, and then get rid of two and have a single phone. So here is the box. It's a much thinner box this year because they've stopped including all the chargers and the headphones. So just put that up. Apple products are so easy to open, you don't need a knife. So here it is. As you can see, I've got the new blue phone. The reason I chose the blue is obviously you can tell by my accent I'm Scottish, and blue is the colour of our flag. So as I said, this one is blue. It's got the 256GB hard drive, which is pretty much all I need. I usually have about 130 gig on the phone. Like I said, I'm upgrading from the 8 Plus, and the cool thing with this phone, apart from the square form factor, which I absolutely love because it's similar to the old 5G that I used to have, sorry, the 5S I used to have, is that compared to the 8 Plus, it's actually 12mm shorter in height, 5mm slimmer, and I think it's 0.1mm in depth, and 40 grams lighter, so it's going to be a lot more comfortable to use day on day. Compared to the 8 Plus, which is a screen of 5.5 inches, this one has a screen of 6.1 inches, which is obviously much bigger, which means you can see a lot more on the phone, especially with the increased contrast ratio. This has got 2 million to 1, I believe it is, compared to 13,000 to 1 on the 8 Plus. And the pixels per inch in this is obviously increased as well, from 401 to 460. The phone has obviously got this new glass. Unfortunately, glass is required obviously for wireless charging, but this is the new ceramic glass, which allegedly is 4 times stronger than the other one, so it shouldn't break as much. However, I believe it might scratch a little bit easier because obviously to make it more resistant to dropping, it has to be less brittle, which in turn means that the downside is that it becomes a little bit more pliable and you can scratch it a little bit easier. That's out the way. The new casing has obviously increased its IP rating, and it's now waterproof for 30 minutes still, but you can go down to 6 meters now compared to 1 as you could in the previous phone. The other big thing with this new phone is obviously that it's now got 5G cellular, so faster download speeds once 5G becomes available. Although, like I said, I'm going to use this to replace two phones, so when I put the two SIMs in it, apparently it doesn't support 5G just now. I'm assuming that will come later with the software update. The camera, or the back camera, I should say, is still a 12 megapixel camera. However, compared to my 8 Plus, it's now a dual camera. It also has a bigger aperture. The ultra wide is now 2.4 and the wide is 1.6. It has some new features including night mode, and the cool thing which will help with Dana on our channel is that the video camera now, or the video recording now, supports Dolby Vision HDR, which should produce some fast, fantastic videos. The front camera is a big jump compared to my 8 Plus. It's now 12 megapixels compared to 7. And the battery life is allegedly going to be 17 hours compared to 14 in the 8 Plus. The other cool thing that this phone has is a new thing called MagSafe, which, if you're familiar with the old Apple Macs, they used to connect the power via magnet, which was a great safety feature because it meant if you tripped over the cable, it disconnected rather than pulling the laptop off the table. So it's good that this is incorporated again. But the cool thing with the MagSafe is as well that it also allows you to, when you're wireless charging, to align the charger, so you know that it's definitely going to charge, assuming you have a MagSafe charger, of course. Makes some of the cases easier to lock on. And on that, I actually did get the MagSafe case as well. So I got the clear transparent MagSafe case because obviously I want to show off that fantastic blue. And the cool thing with these cases for this year is that the case for the 12 is also exactly the same case for the 12 Pro. And again, it's also got the magnet built in it as well, so that when you do the magnetic charging, you can do it straight through the case. As you can see. I'm sure we'll do some update videos once we actually load it up and get it working, and we'll share with you the results of the camera. Thank you for watching.